has now been fully completed, ready. The signal is there. Lights flash, 1,200 metres, and they're racing. And Honeydew left very smartly off the inside. Cold Chisel, Mickey Blue Eyes were away well from ALSEPHINA. Let's Gallivant stepped only fairly, but is now starting to gather pace quickly and is driving across to be with the leaders early. Strike now getting back with Tishan Queen and dropping out last, Vital Blast. And so to the side they go at the 800. Cold Chisel held the front, shows the way from Let's Gallivant, who goes up to sit second at its flanks. A length and a half to Honeydew, box seating on the inside of Mickey Blue Eyes. A length and a half away then is ALSEPHINA. Carberry was forced to take hold and just allow the fave to drop back into the field on the outside of Strike now. Then came Vital Blast and relegated towards the tail Tishan Queen. On the point of the home turn, 400 left to go, nursed into the straight. Cold Chisel now being asked to quicken, leads a length and a half. Let's Gallivant, Honeydew back behind them trying to build. Mickey Blue Eyes, here comes ALSEPHINA starting its run. Strike now getting up near the middle. Let's Gallivant, it hit the front from Cold Chisel. ALSEPHINA, Honeydew keeps coming. It's Let's Gallivant, ALSEPHINA. Strike now coming between them. ALSEPHINA though gets the head in front. It's ALSEPHINA with a winning return. ALSEPHINA proved a little too good for Strike now. Also very good first up from Let's Gallivant. Honeydew tucked up close on their heels. Followed then deeper out Tishan Queen, Cold Chisel. Followed further back then by Vital Blast. And last home is Mickey Blue Eyes. ALSEPHINA's the winner. The Star Turn mare. ALSEPHINA, 370 into 280, and she delivers. She delivers well for Grant and Alana Williams. ALSEPHINA with her third victory from 4. 4-year-old daughter of Star Turn from Delta G. And she wins in the Grant family colours over Strike now. Like ALSEPHINA, returning today. Terrific effort. Let's Gallivant in third place and Honeydew behind those not far away. ALSEPHINA though, Carolyn Grant, Mrs. A.D. Williams, Neil Pinner, Chris Chalwell, Tim McClurnan, Tony Bahagia, the Unger family syndicate, A.J. Davidson, Ms. V. Valentine, the owners of ALSEPHINA, and Pat Carberry really having to muscle the mare home, but she has recorded another victory. Fabulous strike rate, 3 out of 4 says it all. Wins from Strike now, despite the big drift in the market, has run a terrific race on return, kept coming between horses by Demerit out of Ballistic Miss, Jason Miller, Brad RWWA for W. Coucher and Jay Price. And Let's Gallivant, a Galar Secret Crush gelding for Pierce Racing, ridden by Taj Dyson for Mesdames Pearson, Nile, White, Dessa, Gatti, Adams, Edwards, Radonich and Pierce Racing as well. So 7-3-1-6, Honeydew fourth home, a half a length the short head. The official margins, the 1200 was 113.66 on that track, which had been upgraded to a soft 6 a little earlier on. So we go to the AFGRI equipment handicap over the 1400. Number 10 comes out. That's She's a Sweet Deal. And she's a pretty sweet mare after winning 3 or 4, Britt.
Brilliant record, as you just mentioned there, Darren, for ALSEPHINA. 4th career start, 3rd win, Grant. It's a really, really nice record that she has built up. What did you make of today's performance?
I was really happy with that, Britt. Obviously, you know, we think she's got ability, but she was a little bit soft, and whatever she did today, was going to improve on. So it was good to get a win.
Pretty exciting then, thinking she was able to do what she did to today's field, knowing that there is fitness improvement to come. Have you mapped out anything for her?
Not really. I was sort of hoping we could just give her 2 or 3 runs and then maybe a short let up, but we'll just take it as it comes. We were sort of planning after a trial. She put up so big because she's you know, she's grown quite a lot that we probably needed another couple of gallops, but this race was here and there wasn't one next week, so we'll just sort of take it as it comes.
She is only so lightly raced. Is there a reason for that?
She just needed time, you know. She'd come in and do a prep, and she wasn't sore, but she just wasn't ready, so we just kept putting her out until she was, and in 6 months' time she'll be a lovely filly.
It shows how good patience can be for horses. You're being rewarded at the moment. You've had to be patient with an old favourite in Red Army who returns today to the races. I bet you're all tickled pink to have him back at the races. How is he?
Yeah, look, he's great. Yeah, he's been doing a job for us for the last sort of 12 months with the babies and that. And
Tell us a little bit more about that. What does he do? Because he's a stable pet, isn't
yeah,
he?
he is, yeah. He just goes out and, if we've got to do a separate lot of work with one, he'll go out and be the partner for it. So he'll go through the gates a couple of times, or, he might do a couple of little 200-metre sprints in one day. But he's been doing this for a fair while, and he looks great, and his feet were great. And there was nothing really much more we could do with him, so we thought we might as well just give him a couple of trials, and we did that, and he trialled well, so here we are.
So was it a case of that he was basically retired and this was just going to be his job, or was there always an eye to bring him back to racing?
No, we'd sort of retired him, but he doesn't get around like an 8 or a 9-year-old, so we just thought, we'll give him a trial, and if he's happy doing that, and I think it's good for him too, so I hope we're doing the right thing. The trial said that we are, so yeah, we're looking forward to it.
If not, can he be Tani's little show jumper?
Well, she actually had a ride on Chocoholic. He's not coming, but she did have a ride on him yesterday, so it'll just be another one for her to go through.
Oh, that's great to hear. Looking forward to seeing him. Well done on this win.
Thank you.
There is Grant Williams. Let's get over to Paddy Carberry.
Paddy Carberry was aboard her in her trial. Now, the vision of that was a little bit sketchy for us to watch, Paddy, but how did she feel at the trials?
Her trial was really good. Very, very heavy track that day, and she trialled well, but I didn't knock her around much because it was a heavy track and she was probably a bit soft for the trial. She'd improved quite a bit since the trial with a couple of gallops that I'd ridden her in, and but she had been going really well all prep. She's a good bit stronger this time in. We still think that there's a bit of improvement in her fitness-wise, and the way she raced today, she's probably going to at least get a 14, I think, but she's going to be better when she's on top of the ground too.
Probably looks like the kind of mare that could go through the grades.
Yeah, I think so. I think she's only just turned 4 and she's lightly raced. I think that she will mature in the next 12 months even more, so that'll stand her in good stead for her future, I think.
Congratulations, well done.
Appreciate it, thanks.
There is Paddy Carberry. ALSEPHINA, good return for Grant, and Alana Williams taking out race number 6.